Welcome. I'm Murray, and this exercise is called Bandage of Kindness. For this exercise, you will need a symbol, either a small cloth, a handkerchief, or a paper tissue, as a symbol of kindness. And when you have it, we will begin. I begin with touch. I touch the heart of kindness, holding the small cloth or handkerchief or paper tissue, the symbol of kindness. It reminds me of the times when my tears were gently wiped away, or a bloody scrape of flesh was softly cleaned, or the sweat of my illness dabbed away. And holding my symbol, I remember a small story of someone who was kind to me when I was hurt or caught in desperate times. I go back through my memories, remembering a small story of someone who was kind to me when I was hurt or caught in desperate times. If praying alone, I hold that memory. If I'm praying in a group, I share my story with them now, listening to their stories and feeling touched by the spirit of kindness. I begin to understand how, with a driven life, community frustration, and even hostility with cruel events, it is essential to practice loving kindness. Desire. I desire the gift of kindness. And I prayerfully listen to the text. With what shall I come before the Lord, and bow myself before God on high? Shall I come before him with burnt offerings, with calves a year old? Will the Lord be pleased with thousands of rams, with 10,000 rivers of oils? He has told you, O mortal, what is good. And what does the Lord require of you, but to do justice, and to love kindness, and to walk humbly with your God? Stretch out your hand to the poor, so that your blessing may be complete. Give graciously to all the living. Do not withhold kindness, even from the dead. Do not avoid those who weep, but mourn with those who mourn. Do not hesitate to visit the sick, because for such deeds you will be loved. I name all the relationships and places where I desire kindness. I name all the relationships and places where I desire kindness. I ask the Spirit for the gift of loving kindness to give and receive, especially when a pandemic can threaten small gestures of thoughtfulness. I breathe in the spirit of kindness. I imagine and feel the Spirit breathing goodness and loving kindness into me. I breathe it in deeply and wait, then breathe it out into my daily relationships, actions, and into all those who suffer a harsh or desperate life in these times. I breathe it in deeply, I breathe kindness in deeply, and I breathe it out into my daily relationships, actions, and into those who suffer. And I repeat, breathing, loving, kind. Breathing, loving, kind. Breathing, loving, kind. I conclude in thanks, considering two questions. Firstly, if possible, how might I make contact and reconnect with the one who was so kind to me? And secondly, to whom and how do I pass on this exercise? Who urgently needs loving kindness now? And we conclude simply with Amen.